Depending on how long you've been hanging with me, you've probably heard me talk a ton about NLP in these videos and beyond. For any newbies, hey and welcome. By the way, NLP stands for Neuro-linguistic Programming. It's a specific approach to communication, self-development, and psychotherapy based on links between language and the brain. At the heart of NLP lies one technique I absolutely adore. It's called modeling, and it's a handy tool that will put you and your clients on the fast track to developing and experiencing new ways of being. NLP assumes that people can learn much faster by finding models of excellence. After all, if someone has already successfully done something, why waste time reinventing the wheel? And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's episode. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm your host, Jay, and every week I'll be here revealing insider techniques to help you go from best kept secret to sought after thought leader. Basically, modeling helps us find someone who has already walked the path that we want to take so that they can be a guide for us. Most of us already do this in our life pretty naturally by trying to embody things we see and love in our industry heroes and following the steps they took in the hopes that we'll be as successful as they are, with a little more ease. Modeling is particularly valuable technique when your client is excited to make major shifts because it encourages them to examine both the easily observable behaviors of their model and the less obvious ones like their beliefs and their thought patterns. This encourages your eager client to think beyond doing and into being. So let's jump into how you can pick a model in the first place. When your client has clear outcomes, it's so much easier to identify the person who's going to be her model. And the more specific your clients are on a tangible skill, the easier modeling someone becomes. Think about it. If you're modeling someone who can fix the shower or plan a wedding, it's probably easier than modeling someone who knows how to be happy. See what I mean? So all you have to do is identify the qualities and strengths your client wants to embody in their life that will lead them closer to their goals and everything that they're trying to achieve in their coaching sessions with you. If their dreams are, for example, I want to be healthier, or I want to find my soulmate, or I want to be making six figures in a job that I love and have time and location freedom. Sure, you could reverse engineer these goals by dreaming up all of the action steps you or your client would need to take to make these things a reality. But if your client is surrounded by people who eat McDonald's 3 times a week, or parents who hate each other, and friends who are partying and single, or coworkers who feel stuck in a soul-sucking job working on salary for 60 hours a week, they're going to have a really hard time believing that they can do this in their life and that they really can get the support that they need to actually make it happen. Thankfully, with just a few modeling questions you can weave into your coaching conversations, your clients' dream goals can become tangible realities in no time. Because when your clients are ready to work on the how-to of behaviors, they can see the full picture of what they need to do. So here's what you can ask your client in a session to start modeling. Who do you already know who's achieved the capability that you want to learn? Who can you model? And then encourage them to choose several models from a range of different environments and activities. You want them to have famous models too. To figure this out, you can ask your client, who are the greatest masters in the world at what you're looking to achieve? But you really can't stop there because that doesn't really help them believe that they're going to be able to do it too. You also want them to build connected friendships with real-life, down-to-earth, accessible people who are achieving exactly what your client desires to achieve. So let's say your client needs a friend who prioritizes fitness and knows a thing or two about holistic eating. Maybe it's time that client invites the woman who works at the yoga studio to lunch. Or remember that woman you met at the Christmas party last year? The one who always raved about the passionate sex and the late night dream talk she has with her husband of 20 years? She might be a good idea for your next happy hour date. Also, if they're on the career switch path, for example, suggest they join an entrepreneur networking group. so that they can get to know the women who are out there making major cash doing something they really love. To do this, ask your client, who do you know in the real world who is already living the life that you're trying to call in? Your client will be healthy, in love, and rolling in soul cash way faster if you help them learn the power of modeling. And help them take action in really doing some habitat hacking to help shift their belief system into one of total, very real possibility. How cool is that? Now I want to hear from you. What is your big time dream, and who are you currently modeling to support you in making it a very tangible reality? I want to know about the big time celebrity people you follow and the down to earth examples that you really admire and use as your very own models. Spill those names in the comment section below this video on the blog. And check the comments to find new gurus to follow and work alongside while you're there. And hey, did you like this video? Well, go ahead, just click that little like button below to let me know these tips are working for you. Do you know any coaches who are obsessed with learning new coaching tools and techniques? If you do, I'd love for you to share this with them on Facebook. That's easy to do too. Just click the share link and tag your friend. One last thing. Did you get the gift I attached in the email sharing today's video? It's a downloadable audio goodie from me sharing more about habitat hacking and how to help your clients shift their physical environment with these coaching conversation techniques. I give gifts in the form of downloadables, detailed resources, and personal success secrets every week to those of you who subscribe and join my email list. I don't include these on YouTube, the live blog, or anywhere else online. So if you're not on my email list and you want these fierce resources, head on over to JanineYoder.com and type in your name and email to subscribe. I believe when you share, you shine. So I'll be back next Wednesday with more of what you need to wake up with the intent to live and love fully. Do you want to become a confident and masterful life coach? Imagine feeling completely supported by a brilliant sisterhood while you launch your dream business and attain financial freedom. Mentor Masterclass is an all-in life coach training program for 40 women who are on a mission to learn from the best. You can join Mentor Masterclass at the beginning of any new month while spaces are available. Head on over to mentormasterclass.com to learn more about the training and apply now. To live with the intent to love fully. I'll get that by the end. I forgot it. What am I saying?